Sometimes the judges are a little bit more lenient depending on how hard that touch is. Just her dismount, I'm amazed that she's held up as well as she has. Should be a double pike. It is. Step on the landing, but overall, a strong performance. She has some great skills in this balance beam routine.
She did have that one bobble when it appeared she almost came off.
What I like about this athlete is she did not hold back. Even with the injury, she could have taken out some of these more difficult skills, including this one. Back handspring, full twist. Boy, you have to be dead on, and she has certainly mastered that move. Here's the problem right here. Back handspring to a jump straddle. You could see she was all over the place. Her hips twisting in the air, but she fights to stay on. Again, that touch on the beam can be as much as a 0.5 deduction.
And it results in a low score, 9.387 for Elena Piskun. Svetlana Boginskaya continued her comeback in Atlanta today, working toward what she hopes will be a third Olympic appearance. But a hamstring injury has forced her withdrawal from competition. Is her storied career at its end, or is more to be heard from the Belarusian Swan? The answer comes next July here in Atlanta. Tom Hammond, Elfie Schlegel back at the Georgia Dome in Atlanta, where Rosa Galieva of Russia gets ready for her floor exercise. And in the stands, Olga Korbut, 4 times an Olympic gold medalist. Speaking of one of the many gymnastic greats here. Now, Galieva denied a chance to compete in the all-round in Barcelona, but emotionally and physically changed since '92. For one thing, she's grown 6 inches. Stepped out of bounds there. Grown 6 inches, a whole new Rosa Galieva, but more importantly, she has matured in this gymnastics world. And you know, she's been inspired today, Tom. That performance was one of the best she has ever given, and her tumbling was tremendous. You mentioned the out of bounds. That's only a 10th deduction, but it was done on a very aggressive tumbling run. And the finale was another very strong tumbling run, full twisting double back in a pike position. She kept this one in bounds, but remember, she was 4 for 4 in this competition. She impressed the judges, the audience, and more importantly, Leonid Arkayev. Remember, this is the man who will choose the Russian team for the Olympic Games next summer here in Atlanta. And her score, 9.687 for floor exercise, and a smooch from her former teammates, Svetlana Boginskaya and others. As the all-around leader, Alexandra Marinescu awaits her final apparatus. Now on balance beam, Elvire Teza from France.
And you are in for a real treat. This is her event, and it's all because of one skill that she unveiled at the '95 World Championships just a few months ago in Japan. Very exciting one, and I'll set you up for it. It's coming up early in this routine. Here it goes. How'd you like to learn that one, Tom?
Well, I don't think the crowd knew how to react. Was it planned or not?
Definitely planned and mastered. What a great looking skill. Of course, it doesn't end here. She has incredible tumbling. 2 layouts in a row, just a slight wobble. Remember, her coaches come from China. There is a huge Chinese influence. They are innovators on balance beam, the uneven bars.
And under the influence of the Chinese coaches, the French becoming major players in the world of international gymnastics.
Dismount, 2.5 twists, very difficult, a blind landing. It's a great routine.
Elvire Teza with a sparkling beam routine. And that one move was really, really something different.
Tom, this is incredible. A full twist in a layout position, hands grab the beam, back hip circle around. That takes skill. And guts. The dismount, 2.5 twists. Very difficult to land because it's a blind landing. She has to know exactly where she is in the air. Just a very slight hop.
And her score, 9.60. Congratulations from Coach Mao, who is responsible for much of the advance by France in international competition. Elena Piscun now ready for her floor exercise. And it's been a few tough days for her here in Atlanta.
Remember, she has been sick all week long. She burned herself with the curling iron on her forehead. She's had an injury to contend with throughout this competition, and yet she has not held back. She has given us everything that she has.
Gutty, if not brilliant, performances.